There's a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to some more modded Darkest Dungeon. We left off, we had done a Warren's mission, and it didn't go very well for our group. We ended up tossing out the Hellion, and look at all the stress everyone has. My goodness. But they didn't, except for Durville, they didn't pick up any other negative quirks. And while counter-locked Faithless, I might try to keep some of these people. We're going to make up our mind depending upon how good the people are on the stagecoach. We may end up tossing, well, it'll probably have to be the we'll see. Yeah, we'll probably end up tossing the shield breaker at this rate. Anyway, yeah, welcome back, everyone. So, what's new in LUM? So, I just got done compressing the previous part. So, I'm recording this part because I plan to be doing some outdoors activities this weekend. It's going to be nice. So, I probably won't get a chance to record the next one of these until Saturday. So, this way, I have something to upload. I will try to make sure my backlog doesn't exceed 1 or 2 videos. In the past, sometimes I had up to like 10 or 14 videos of this pre-recorded, which made it difficult to react to you guys if you point out mistakes or if I notice things and so on. So this way we're on the same page, more or less, or close to the same page. So, changes for LUM, I went ahead and made those changes I mentioned. So the trinket prices were slightly changed. Now, very rare trinkets are worth 15,000, up from 12,000. That means they'll be worth a little bit more money when you sell them back as well. Dark Temptation has been changed. I forget who we saw that had Dark Temptation. It now tells you what it actually does. 40% chance to inspect Knowledge Curios. Oh, Knowledge Curios? Oh my god, I changed that. I think that was a different type of curio. Knowledge Curios are the books. Like stacks of books. Those are Knowledge Curios. Oh my god. That's terrible. I don't think I ever want to take one of them. Someone has Resolution. I forget who that was. Here we go. So now it indicates as well that you're going to suffer the extra stress damage. And Unquiet Mind. Someone had that as well. I forget who did. But that also is fixed. Actually, maybe one of these people have Unquiet Mind. I think I might have checked. No, I did not check. Okay, so that was it. I didn't add anything new. I still am looking forward to seeing if the Fusilier uses his ability, depending upon his group layout. And that's all the LUM stuff. Oh, actually, it's not all the LUM stuff. We have new heroes here. So, actually, we have 3, right? The Flagellant, the Cultist, and the Jester. So, let's talk about them. Remember that you can skip all this LUM stuff by going down to the comment section down below, where I will hopefully remember to have had a link. We can click on that and be jumped to a different part of the video, where we don't talk about LUM stuff. So, the Flagellant, Color of Madness changed to Punish so that it can only hit the first 2 positions as opposed to the first 3. I actually really like that, so I did the same thing. I was tempted to make Punish be usable from the 3rd position. It is, after all, a chain weapon, so it's got some reach to it. After all, our Man-at-Arms can use Crush from the 3rd position in my mod. So, and maybe in the base game, I don't remember. So, let me know if you would like me to change that to be used on the 3rd position, and I can do so. Otherwise, I think it's pretty much the same as what it is in the base. Oh god, the accuracy is so flippin' high. That's going to be changed. Sorry about that, everyone. Lower accuracy by 10. That should be 85, not 95. That's ridiculously high. Same thing with Reign of Sorrows. I'll lower Reign of Sorrows to 90 to make it useful. But I'm going to change that. Okay. Red Hook changed Reign of Sorrows in the Color of Madness patch. They made it so that the damage mod used to be like negative 90 or negative 100. Now it's negative 67. And I like that. So I followed suit as well. His abilities, which had a uses per battle, were changed slightly. I'm sorry, no. He didn't have uses per battle originally. Or I don't think he did. So Red Hook added uses per battle to some of his skills. Exsanguinate and Redeem got those changes. I increased uses per battle by 1 use. But I do think these abilities are powerful enough that they should be limited. He was an extremely strong character, even compared to some of the LUM character alterations I had done. But to be fair, I'm trying not to make anyone too powerful over here, but he felt like a LUM character, but he was really good. Redeem basically made him or his group unkillable. It was really good. And I think those are the only changes. So I'm actually going to change these now. I'll be right back. I want to lower the accuracy on these skills so I can test it. But and let me know if you think these should be pushed into version 2 of LUM. If I don't hear anything, they'll probably be followed over into version 2, just as a heads up. Alright, so let's go ahead and be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back. So I've lowered Punish by 10, and I've lowered Reign of Sorrows by 5 at all the levels. So, I think its Sanguinate is probably fine, given its uses per battle. I could lower that to 85 too, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. Okay, so what's next? Oh, right, the other heroes. The Jester. The Jester has seen quite a bit of changes in LUM. So let's cover them. So I gave Dirk Stab armor piercing when I saw that you could give armor piercing to characters. It makes sense for him. He is, after all, stabbing something, and knives were used to get past armor. But I'm not sure if this is going to be too powerful or not. Right now, we're going to leave it in. It used to get a plus 10% damage mod. So we'll try it for a little bit and see how much we like it. Harvest, I think the bleed does a little more damage as you continue to level it. I believe at the 5th rank it does 5 bleed damage each round for 3 rounds. Or it might be each round for 4 rounds. Finale no longer has a limited, like, 1 time per battle. Red Hook changed Finale, I think, when the base game came out of beta. They then added a bunch of buffs, and they kept trying to tweak it. They increased the damage to 150%, then they limited it. Then they made a buff that you gain called Build to Finale, and certain things give you that, so you can do a very powerful ending move. I have put Finale back to what it originally was. In fact, I haven't even changed Finale, other than it bypasses Guard. This is what it used to be ages ago during the beta. More or less, I just kept it the same. So it has a high accuracy compared to everything else, and now, as you can see, it also bypasses Guard. I may take the bypass Guard out, but once again, I'm trying to get some big changes with the Jester. Here's Solo. Solo applies that -5 and -3% crit to the enemies. It increases his speed by significantly less amount, only +2, and it does not increase his dodge. It does do damage. I think in the base game they took away the debuff, actually, from it. Yeah, I think they took away the debuff and just gave the Jester an accuracy, a dodge bonus instead. They also limited him using this only twice, but I like the Jester leaping around a bit. I actually redesigned one of the trinkets to encourage you to do that, and so I took away the uses per battle. Same thing with Finale. Finale doesn't have a uses per battle 1. You can use this as many times as possible. You can Finale, you can solo forward and Finale. Solo forward and then Finale if you want to. However, the more you do that, well, Finale's debuff, as you can see here, is 20% damage, -5 dodge, -10 accuracy. So there's that as well. Slice Off's bleed was improved. It's just about on par with the Flagellant. I think it does maybe 1 point less damage, but it's still a fantastic bleed. The damage mod was changed from -35 to -25, I think. And you can strike the person in the front rank with it, if you so wish. Here's Battle Ballad. I think Red Hook just changed this recently so that this is a 1 time per battle thing? I think? I can't remember. I think it might be. In my mod, it's not. This is what it does for you. And it's a self buff, a buff that affects the heroes. It lasts for 4 turns. And here's Inspiring Tune. Heals 10 stress. I think Red Hook lowered it recently. I put it back to 10. And it also buffs the target with a 10% stress, less stress damage bonus buff. His camping skills were all reworked as well. Here's Turn Back Time. All companions lose 10 stress and gain a stress resistance buff. Every rose has its thorn. Now targets all companions. They heal 5 stress. They do 10% more damage and gain 1% crit for 10 battles. Eye the Tiger reduces everyone's stress by 5, grants them 7 accuracy and +1 speed. And Mockery. Mockery was one hero takes 20 stress, other 2 heroes are healed 20 stress. Now, all heroes, well, Jester, by the way, is not included with any of these, just as a heads up. The other 2 heroes that you don't target are healed 10 stress, and the companion you target doesn't take stress damage. He gains a stress resistance buff instead. And all of these are 3 points to use. They're probably a little better than some of the other stress resistance buffs, but I like the idea of the Jester having some of the better stress recovery things. So he's pretty strong, actually, now I think about it. I might have to... might have to remove the bypass guard. Well, we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think of these 2 changes, because they're recent. They are recent. And the Occultist. So, the Occultist, Sacrificial Stab. Up! Something is not working. He's got 2... Okay, he's messed up. His, the override isn't working for him, I think, or something's wrong. He's only supposed to have 1 of these, not both of them. Let me make a quick change. I'll be right back to talk about him. Okay, everyone. So, the Occultist Sacrificial Stab now is correct. With a -10 debuff resistance debuff, it applies to the target that it hits. This and Abyssal Artillery, by the way, have Eldritch Slayer as opposed to Abyssal Slayer. I think Red Hook was lowered the damage that they do or something of the sort. So it's I think it's back to the way it had been. Weakening Curse was changed between, well, just last week and now, and it's also been changed in the Color of Madness. Weakening Curse now lowers the protection of the target in the Color of Madness patch, and lowers the damage that the target does. The protection is somewhat, I think it starts at like -15 or 20, and goes up to maybe like -35, and the damage starts at -10 or 15, and goes up to -20. My Weakening Curse it's going to be like this, so it always lowers the damage of the target by 25%. The accuracy penalty will go up to -7 at rank 5, and the crit will increase to -5% at rank 5 as well. At some point, Red Hook increased the crit mod of Weakening Curse, and I think it matches mine exactly. I had greatly increased the crit chance on Weakening Curse and Vulnerability Hex in my mod during my playthrough last time. So it's good to see Red Hook does the same thing. This will increase, I think, 1% or 1.5% at every level, and he has a good chance to crit. So my objective with this was to have him play more of an active healer rather than a reactionary. So he attacks the enemy to lower the damage they do, and he might not have to use Weird Reconstruction as much. Speaking of Weird Reconstruction, Red Hook increased the amount that this heals by 3 points at every level. I have increased it by 1 point, but not by 3. In the base game, this has a chance to bleed the target. In my mod, this has a chance to cause stress to the target instead. He can also use it from the second position. I think Red Hook added that during the Color of Madness, or just before that in Crimson Court. I decided to follow suit in this version of the game, in LUM version 2, and let him use it in the second position as well. Vulnerability Hex. Oh, it doesn't de-stealth the target. That's a bug. I'll have that fixed when we, for later. Okay, let's see. Vulnerability. De-stealth. I'll fix that before we go adventuring, so there'll be another awkward cut here. Lots of cuts today. Yeah, so this Red Hook removed the bypass stealth on this and de-stealth. I went ahead and edited it back. This now has a dodge, lowers the enemy's dodge and prot, and it also marks the target. I don't think it marks the target any longer in the base game. Hands from the Abyss. Instead of being usable on ranks 1 and 2, he can use this from ranks 2 and 3. It has a good crit chance, 10% at rank 1. I think that goes up 1 or 2% every level. And Demon's Pull. I'm now letting him use this from the second position, And he can target any of the back ranks, and he pulls them forward 3 spots with a great chance to actually do that pull. 110, 10% higher than the base game. It no longer clears corpses. His skills are a little bit different. So, Abandoned Hope is now only a chance to cause stress to all companions. 65% chance to cause 7 stress. Dark Ritual now grants the occultist, he suffers less stress damage, 10% less. He gains 10 dodge and 8 accuracy. Everyone else will take 10% increased stress. Dark Strength, he suffers 15 stress, and the companion he uses this on will gain 20% damage. And Unspeakable Commune. He gains 10% crit, plus 3 speed, and all the other companions suffer additional 10% stress damage. Now I think about it, I think this originally... I think this had also prevented nighttime ambush. It looks like I stripped that at some point. I could give it back the ambush prevention, but then I want to increase its cost to 4. Let me know if you think I should do that. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to fix that one skill of his. Alright, it de-stealths the target again. I didn't realize Red Hook had even added that in at some point, and then they removed it again. Alright, I think that's it for the LUM differences. I already kind of assembled a group, but I might change my mind on that. Let's, so, we now gotta make a choice as to who we're keeping and who we're dropping. I wouldn't mind having a Jester, but I don't like having off guard on a Jester. I really don't. Oh, Armor Smith is changed. This was a minus 20% armor upgrade cost. In LUM, it's minus 40%, gives you 5 prot, and plus 1 speed, enough to maybe make you consider actually locking it. I don't think I want thigh boost. I'll pass on this Jester. The Highwayman doesn't have necessarily anything particularly... Oh, resolution counter steady. How about that? So he's just pure run-of-the-mill Highwayman. We could take another healer. Carry On here has 20% bleed and 20% blight resistance, but he does have Curious, which I hate seeing as a curio. And I know we're not taking him because of Dark Temptation. I would want to get that off of him before I send him out on a mission. I refuse to spend money on level 0s if I can help it. So, I guess maybe we'll take this guy. He does have Redeem and Exsanguinate. He is antsy, but if we take him, we'll send him out right now on a mission. Night Owls will be decent in case the torch falls below 25 for some reason. And he's a Warrens tactician. We can go back to the Warrens. We do need more portraits again. Let's take him.
There is power in the blood for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
I don't really want to throw away Gooey Fart here. It's such a terrible name. Because I plan on you. I would like to keep him. Unholy Slayer and Tough are some good trinkets. The tricky part is that, fading's just rough. Do I want to drop one of these guys for the Occultist? One of these ladies. Warren's Explorer's decent. Steady's nice. Thanatophobia is bad. We could... I really like Derville. I like having the idea of someone who's basically phenomenal in a single location like the Warrens. Why don't we keep the girls? We'll keep them. And let's begin trying to treat them. So Caunter, we will toss you in here for some stress recovery. Did I upgrade this once? I upgraded twice. Okay, that explains why that's cheaper. Honestly, Tim, for 50 more bucks, you get quite a bit more stress, so you should always be tossing people inside the brothel. Here you go, miss. Probably want someone to read the book she's holding while they're... it could be... no, well, yes. It could be a book on various positions to try or something. Alright, so, Corsi. Am I keeping you? tempted not to. Do we have anyone who wants to be a shield breaker? We do. Xylem wants to be a shield breaker. Okay. So, what are we doing with you? Oh, crap! I said Dr. Granola would be the rat last video. I'm sorry, Dr. Granola. No, that was Kimpy. That was Xylem's character. You were our rogue. All right. So what am I doing? I'm babbling. I don't really want both of them. They're going to be too expensive to treat. I think we'll keep the Falconer. And we'll toss out Corsney at the moment.
This one has become vestigial. Useless.
We'll pick up a different shield breaker later. I do want at least one of every class at some point. The beginning of the game in LUM is very... Well, actually, I'm hoping that the entire game is difficult the entire way through for different reasons. But the beginning is very tough because money's tight and stress is frequent. Speaking of stress, we still have Vobadon, who needs stress recovery. Did I upgrade anything over in the tavern? I need to hold on to portraits to upgrade the skill selection. So no. So we're going to toss you over here. And we are going to vendor the Holy Slayer's Ring. I need 750. And now we'll treat some quirks. So first off, where are we going? I think we'll go back to the Warrens again. And we're going to do another short mission, not a long mission at the moment. For the Jester's Dice. We will bring Wissant with us, and he wants to be in the first two spots. Guifar, I'm not going to bring you with us at the moment. I'll bring you the next time I go to the... Oh, I'm talking to Guifant as if you're a viewer. Destruction 42K. I do want an abomination for you. But I need to wait a little longer with him. I want to bring a group that could maybe hold their own down here. Actually, Tim, maybe you should bring... She is an Eldritch Slayer. You also have Clotter. You would be good at the second position. Warren's Adventurer would be nice. Let's bring Murderburge with us. She's already diseased, but it's not gonna... I don't think that'll matter very much. Oh, I want the clearing of corpses. The blight effect probably won't work very well here, but I want that clear corpses. We are taking you with us because I want to be able to pull those little pigs forward. Actually, you can spend money, Tim, on the flash powder for marking targets. That would be useful. No, that's money I don't have. We don't have that. No, we're not doing that. Let's, who else is coming along? We'll bring you, Bottler. Actually... Yeah, and we could also bring Durgeon with us. The bleeds would be useful. He has a marked target, which Bottler could take advantage of. It'd be an interesting group. We don't have a pure healer. You saw how much damage we took last time. We do have Wissant with Redeem if it comes down to it. That will be the only thing keeping us alive if worst comes to worst. We're gonna take a skill. I hate spending 1,000 gold like this. We're gonna take Lick Wounds. And we will use Lick Wounds instead of Hound's Harry. For this run, at least. That lets us guard someone, and you can heal yourself if it comes down to it. Alright, this will be the group we're going to take. That means that we can get some more stress recover, more quirks treated. Let's get rid of slow draw. And we should try to always try to get rid of quirks, especially this early, that aren't locked. We could get rid of fading, but I don't think I'm gonna. Do we have anyone else who has a non-locked quirk? Guilty conscience. What does this do? So expensive, but worth it. Okay, let's get going. Out we go. Okay, we get the bandage from the flagellant. We get the 2 torches from... I didn't use the dog treats last time I went through here. Well, last time I used the Houndsmaster, I think. Our 2 torches from the bounty hunter. The 2 dog treats are from the Houndsmaster. And the jade coin is from our antiquarian. We have 1 low-ranked person. We'll bring at least 1 laudanum. We'll bring 7 torches. 1 shovel. I don't think I'll need a second. Full stack of food. We will bring another 2 bandages. 1 medicinal herb, 1 key, 1 holy water. I think we'll bring more laudanum with us. We'll bring 3 of it. We'll bring an anti-venom. There are poisonous creatures here too, so that's a lot of supplies. Hopefully we don't run to the collector. Oh my god. This group would not be able to handle the collector if he shows up. We'd have to run if he shows up. Actually, we've been lucky he hasn't shown up yet. Oh my god. You know what? On that note, we're just going to vendor this. Well, I want to keep my supplies a little bit lower. Alright, this will be good. Let's get going. This is good. This is good. Oh, back to the Warrens again. Oh, my goodness. I want those portraits. We have 4 of them already. We need 4 more. We'll get 2 for winning this mission. Hopefully we can pick up another 2 in this location.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Traps. We do have someone who's good at disarming them, though. Let's head south to start. 90%. 90%? Really? You're cautious? No, you're just really good at it. Alright, let's have you disarm it. 7 stress healed. Oh! It's gonna be one of these again, right? Where all the bags are empty because we have an antiquarian with us. Go in. Oh, perfect! Kind of. I don't want to take a lot of damage, but I want to test them. I want to see what happens. In fact, everyone, I need to save the game kind of quickly, just to make sure that if this goes... Well, I do have a backup back in town, so I guess we can just risk it. Let's start by using a Rain of Sorrows. He'll die. He'll almost die. Let's get our dodge up. We will attack this one. Let's actually use a dog treat here. Good. He's dead when he activates. And I think we'll try... stunning the bloodletter.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay, the effects aren't working. That worked though. Yes, he can give himself stealth now. He has a special thing he should have gained. Let's see if this works. Oh, he missed. Okay. I can't tell. So he is supposed to gain a 100% chance to crit. And that should have lasted... The stealth probably should last 2 rounds. Stealth plus 1 round. Crit. I think the crit might have to be moved to that ability, not his other skills. Okay. Alright, well, let me know what you guys think. So, again, the objective of this is to give him stealth. Normally in the game, he starts with it. I want him to give him ability. And if he decides to use the ability, I want him to get a nice bonus for it. So, I think it also gives him a... I should probably give him a speed buff if he uses ambush. Ambush equals speed buff. The hard part about making self-buffs for monsters is it has to be worth it. Like, they're giving up their turn. The heroes actually... The villains win by attrition for the most part. So any turn in which an enemy isn't attacking you is bad. Let's pull him forward. Oh, I don't know why. Well, now he'll die when he activates. Let's go ahead and use... Actually, let's just kill this guy. Pummel him with bleeds. And we start the healing. Oh, that's festering vapors. Let's start the healing. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not know if the crit works. Because, unfortunately, he missed. So, that sucks. We took a bunch of bleeds. Let's heal. Good. They're dead.
A death by inches. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
It's a lot of nice stuff. We have 2 bleeds, but they're weak bleeds. We should be okay. We don't have any anti-venom. It's unlocked. A boon at last, indeed. This would be so nice. The Antiquarian is so nice for increased cash. Hello. We brought some holy water with us for this. Let's go ahead and give this a search. We could hold on to the holy water. We might find an Eldritch Shrine in here, but I need the money more than the quirk purging at the moment.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Everyone's fine. Let's go ahead and use the bandage. For food. She's gonna give herself 2 because I'd rather not be healing her. That little protection buff, I want that going to the other heroes instead.
Curious is the trap-maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Use some laudanum them to make up for some of the stress damage we just took there. Oh, nope. You want them in this position. Alright, let's step in. Hopefully we don't fight any more of the Fusiliers or what have you, because I want to work on that skill a little bit more. Also, the effects aren't working. He's supposed to, like, have this dust, just like Trot Retreat, happen, but it's not working. I gotta figure out why that's not working. Oh, darn it. Okay. I was just saying I wouldn't encounter another one of these guys. Well, we'll kill him first then, ow. He's gonna use ambush first. Well, I guess that keeps him alive. Actually. So that will keep him alive for a round. I can't hit him. And if he hits us, that lets me see if he auto-crits. So, let's get our dodge up again. Actually, let's use Protect Me. Because if he points blank shots, I want you to have that protection. We will... Can't kill him. Let's try Shuffle stunning him. Oh, we could use Rain of Sorrows to kill this guy, but we'll begin working on the Bloodletter instead.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Okay, it's not working. So I'll have to move the, Oh, he gained... I understand. He gained the buff when he used that ability. Okay. Okay, I'll have that fixed next time. Will he die? Yes, he's gonna die next round. He's dead when he activates as well.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Not that much damage. Let's heal a little bit. I don't mind if he gets a little weaker because he can use his redeem ability. He's dead when he activates, so now we can just heal.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I wouldn't mind getting another round of healing out, so we'll just move forward.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I really want this portrait. Let's use the laudanum again to make room for it. Didn't get a scout. We gotta go this way. I need to know if there's a room battle in here, or we're doubling all the way back. It's a little dark, but we'll leave it a little... we could walk up to the room, Tim. Let's keep going. We'll search that on the way back. I knew it. I knew there'd be a freaking trap in here.
Ancient traps lie in wait. Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Stepping in. Plus loot now. I always want to bring back a journal page. Always. Every time. So that means I have to drop something. What am I dropping is the problem. We can drop the Jade for the rare antique. Oh, I need the... Well, it's all useful stuff, but I do want the single journal... So here's what the journal page says, just so you're aware. I want to bring a journal page back every time I find one. We could drop the bandage or the dog treat. Let's drop the dog treat, and we'll take the journal page. We could drop the museum coin. We're not likely to find a museum bag in this location because it's a short dungeon. It has a chance, it's slightly higher than the chance of getting a Shambler Shrine. So it's not the most likely thing to find. The Shambler Shrine has the least chance to show up in any dungeon. Followed by an Eldritch Shrine, or the Brackish Tide Pool, or the Museum Bag. That's a lot of damage. Oh god, and we surprised them. Alright, we need to kill them, like, immediately. Let's mark one of them. It's not gonna die, Tim. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Because they're fast. They might get 2 attacks before we have a chance to react. Oh, thank God. Oh, come on! He's marked! You're supposed to kill him! You're supposed to miss... I'm not supposed to miss Let's try another Festering Vapors. That Blight can stick. He still won't die.
A dizzying blow to body and
That's
brain.
what you deserve for missing. What the heck? You suck. Oh, the bleed didn't even stick. We'll start healing a little bit.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Wow, guys. Wow, 4 rounds with these 3, and we surprised them. Just terrible.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, wow. We could use crests. We'll drop the bandage. This is a damage increase. I think we will take it. Do I want this? We could get the feast room instead. That would be treasure. Let's take this. I think we're going to equip this instead. I'm going to drop the marked target.
The light, the promise of safety.
That's probably the feast room I was just talking about. We're probably going to skip this fight. We only have 2 battles left. Another one, I can't safely interact with it, so we're not going to. Well, that was useless. Yeah, it was a map. It was a map, but it doesn't help us. Oh, okay. This isn't that bad. The spider's a trap. The maggots are what we need to kill first.
Executed with impunity.
Maggots can stun us, they have stress with their attacks, and they also have diseases. The spider just does damage. And up front, it will only be able to bite. And it's going to die anyway.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Not bad, guys. Not bad. Let's eat some food. We only have 1 hallway left, so we're going to eat even some more. Heal. Maybe we can do that last fight. Let's step in. Oh, gonna end with a lot of stress. That's a shame. Alright, can I kill the pig? Let's use a Hound's Harry. We will pull the little... Oh... Can I stun it? Let's hit the slasher. We'll use a Rain of Sorrows. Get more bleeds on them. And then we'll increase our dodge. Get ready for their counterattack. Ha! Nice attempt, Mr. Piglet. You're dead next round. Darn it, all that stress at the very, very end, too. That stunk. You're looking pretty good. You're looking pretty good.
Maintain the offensive.
You can use, Exsanguinate. Let's have you use it. Ah, for the love of God! Please, someone kill it! Please! Good God, so many misses on that thing. And that was one of his uses of his Sanguinate, and now he's got the debuff on him. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Wow. So many misses in this fight. So, oh wait, and he's going first before us. Good for him. Good for him. Oh right, his debuff made him not heal as much.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, we can step out and see what that curio is. We are not doing the fight down the hallway, though, because we're going to lose our flagellant. Not worth it. All right, we're done. Out we go. Lots and lots of alcohol in this place today.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
And I think we're one portrait short of what I needed to upgrade. Oh, I don't like seeing all of this nonsense. Let's go ahead and take a peek and see what happened. Daredevil. Oh, that actually works out well for him. Since his hit points, if they're low, he actually is more powerful. Nervous, though. Wheeled Explorer. Okay, that's good. We have someone who can go over there now. Who wants to go over there. Guilty Conscience. That will have to get cured. Wheeled Phobe. Doesn't want to go there. Okay.
A fresh
Darn
irritant
it!
to
What the
some,
heck?
A sanguine memory to me.
This isn't working. Why is the cooldown not applying itself? Alright, I'll take a look at that as well. Not working. Because I hate this event. I can alternatively remove the event. Oh, why don't I just do that? Actually, let's just remove the event altogether so that this isn't something that happens every week. I think I'm going to do that. Contra exits the brothel with a skip in their step after a memorable evening. Contra, wow, I guess there were some really good things in that book. Contra engaged in pleasure of the flesh, recovered 73 stress. Durval engaged in flagellation, recovered 59 stress only, is no longer abusive. Really? Okay. Vabadon prayed, recovered 50 stress. Yeah, there's... What the heck? That doesn't make any sense. This is worth... Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm babbling. So 59 stress. Bomb and prey recovered 50 stress. Dr. underwent effective quick treatment. Removed Guilty Conscience. Radarok removed Slow Draw. And Wissant is now level 1. Alright, everyone. Let's do what I've been doing so far. First, I'm just gonna strip the people off of this. And we'll take a look at who's at the stagecoach. And I also want to see what's on the Nomad Wagon. There's Bright Tambourine. That's awesome. Basically, the lower the light rating, the more powerful his stress heals are for the Jester. Eternity's Collar. We're no way we're purchasing that. And no new classes on the stagecoach. Alright, everyone. Well, that will do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.